probably be later.
Everybody's, Mike, you're coming up.
You're going to start it?
You're starting up. I'm just going to come in and fill in.
Whenever they're ready.
Is everybody ready? We weren't.
Ready? Good morning. My name is Arthur Maggie. I'm a past state vice commander, the American Legion, and also a past commander of this post. Also vice chairman of what we're going to tell you today is Mr. Warren Manor, another past commander of this post and currently serving as the 4th District Commander, the American Legion. Behind me also is the new County Veteran Service Officer, Steve Bowman, and our post commander, Michael McEwen. First of all, I want to welcome all facets of the news media to this very important event that is being planned not only for American Legion Post 20, but for Clinton County. On May 29, 2004, Memorial Day weekend, the United States will dedicate the National World War II Memorial in Washington, D.C., honoring the 16 million American servicemen and women who served and fought to secure democracy, preserve freedom, liberate the oppressed. Many made the ultimate sacrifice. More than 4,000 died and millions supported the war effort at home. We still have over 78,000 missing in action from that war. Here at American Legion Post 20, we're planning for May 29th an interfaith community prayer breakfast that will start at 8 a.m. We have 4 different faiths coming to attend. We're going to serve breakfast at 8 o'clock at no charge to anybody. At 9 o'clock, the interfaith will speak, and at which time we'll hear their comments regarding service or experiences that they might have spoken to from people from World War II. Following the interfaith prayer breakfast, there will be a short break, and then we're moving our services outdoors to coordinate along with Memorial Day. During this outdoor service, we will have proclamations read by the Mayor of the City of Plattsburgh, Town Supervisor Andy Abdallah, and Chairman of the County Board of Legislators. Any other political people involved will only be introduced, as this is a veterans dedication. We have 2 guest speakers planned for outdoors. One is Mr. Robert Booth, who is a World War II veteran and a former POW and a member of this post. We are going to coordinate through the County Veteran Service Office a registration for any World War II veterans that are currently living, former POWs, and any killed in action from World War II. Special certificates will be given to them that day. Through the efforts of the agency insurance, they are going to print these certificates officially, and they'll be presented to the individuals that day. At this time, I'll turn it over to Mr. Manor for further comments.
As Arthur said, we will be giving out certificates of appreciation that day to all current World War II veterans residing in the area who will be attending the services. We will also give out posthumously certificates to any World War II who was killed in action if their family gets that name to us. We will also present them to the POWs. In order to have a complete listing of names so we make sure that we get them right and are spelled right on the certificates, we're asking anybody who wishes to get a certificate to call the Clinton County Veteran Service Agency at 565-4720. I have given you a list of contact names, phone numbers, and so on and so forth, and schedule of events. With this ceremony that we are going to be holding on May 29th, we are hoping to get veterans from the local nursing home, World War II veterans who are in the local nursing homes, get them out for the day so that they can attend the breakfast, and also be here for the ceremonies at 11 o'clock. In order to do that, we're asking that the nursing homes work with us, get that information to us down at the County Veterans Service Agency or here at American Legion Post 20 so we can arrange for our DAV van or the handicap van from Chazy to go into the nursing home, pick these people up and bring them here. As Art told you, that the prayer breakfast will start at 8 a.m. This is going to be open to all veterans and the public at no charge. We are asking, even though we are going to be doing an extensive mailing in the next months, we are asking the news media here today and any other news media in Clinton County to please help us get the word out to all these veterans so we can make their day a good day. It is a day that we are going to remember the greatest generation of America, those who fought the Great War, World War II. At the same time, when the actual dedication of the World War II Memorial is going on in Washington, D.C., we will have here at Post 20 two giant screen TVs, one on the upper level, one on the lower level, so that anybody who wishes to see the actual dedication of the World War II Memorial may be able to do so here. This is an enormous undertaking by Post 20 and the American Legion of Clinton County. We are asking the community, all area businesses, veterans organizations, and fraternal organizations to join with us and help us make this a success. We will be putting out a program pamphlet for the day of the thing, which will give the ceremonies. Any business or agency or anything in the county which would like to advertise in that book, please contact one of the contact people on the sheet that I've given you. This is going to be a great event. I know it is. We're planning it now. I want to thank all the news media for being here today to help us kick this off. I know it will be a great success, and thank you. Steve.
As Art and Warren had said before, we will be taking the names of all World War II vets and families of those that have passed or killed in action that are seeking a certificate, or those that will be attending here for the ceremonies. My staff will be ready and prepared to take down the information, and we'll work very closely with Post 20 and with the American Legion to make sure we get this all squared away. Thank you.
If there's any questions, we'd be glad to answer any questions that any of you have. Any details you need, or?
Is this registration something you've done in the past?
No. What this is, Tim, I believe your name is Tim. Tom.
Adam.
Todd.
Adam.
Adam. Okay, I'll get it right yet.
Eve's Adam.
Adam's
You
Eve.
call me Jack.
Okay. I'm so used to seeing Jack. No, we have not registered these people before. We know that there are thousands of veterans out there, World War II veterans in Clinton County, living today. And there are many residents of Clinton County who were killed in action, and many of them who were prisoner of wars. What we're asking is any living veteran today who would like to receive one of those certificates of appreciation at the ceremony to call the Veterans Service Agency, get their name in so we get the name right, spelt right. Any family who had a member who was killed in action during World War II, we will present them a certificate also. And any POW, present living POW, or a family of a POW who has deceased, if they wish to receive a certificate, we ask that they call the Veterans Service Agency 565-4720, give the name, make sure they get the proper spelling of the name, and we, as Art said, the agency has been so kind as to print these up for us, and we will present them on that day. But we don't have a registry at this particular point of all those names.
We just want to reiterate, there are, in between the two speakers at 11 o'clock, between Mr. Booth, is when we're going to read out the names of all these World War II veterans. We are not going to present them outdoors to them as time constraining for news media that may be available, etc. We will have them available inside for them to pick up afterwards. The last speaker is Mr. Nicholas Solis. He is a decorated and dedicated World War II veteran, lives in the Upper J area. He will be our last speaker, and he's going to speak on a story that he wrote on the history of the American flag. And he's asked that all former American Legion Boy Staters attend, as he was the founder, one of the founders of New York State American Legion Boy State. He is a very well-versed speaker, as people that have interviewed him in the past know that he pulls no punches and he says things the way it is. And just as a note of interest, he was one of former Governor Mario Cuomo's professors in college. So he is a very smart man.
Our main guest speaker, Mr. Robert Booth, is a member of this post, and he's also the son of Robert Booth, who was one of the founders of the American Legion at the first meeting in Paris. He came back here and formed the American Legion Post 20, which was the first American Legion post formed in Clinton County, and then he went on to St. Louis to the first National Convention and came back, and he then formed the Clinton County American Legion. So we do have a lot of history on that day.
Anybody else, any other questions? We're asking for your support in supporting this program. We will keep you updated on anything we have going on, and anything you can do for us will be greatly appreciated.
We will be continually sending out news releases, news bulletins that we will, I've got a list of about 20 contacts over there that we will be sending. Our post adjutant will be sending out a lot of letters to both local businesses, veterans organizations, fraternal organizations, news media, so we can get this news out to you.
Tell them what they're getting from the national organization. Press releases, national.
Oh yes. There will be some booklets that we will try to get out to you that will have press releases from the national organizations. A week ago I sent the list of all the local news media to the national headquarters in Indianapolis, Indiana. So any national news bulletins on the World War II Veterans Recognition Day coming out of Indianapolis will go directly to all the local news medias. It will not come through us, it will go directly to you people.
World War II Memorial that's being dedicated right now down on this May is on the mall. It was fought hard for. Number one, it's the first memorial that's dedicated to the war in general. There's the Marine Corps, the Navy has one, and you know, each service had one, but there has been none for all the veterans and all the men and women that served in World War II. This is it. And that's why we feel that it's very right and proper for us to recognize these people who have given so much, because freedom is not free.
Well, the World War II memorial that's is built down in the, Art and I were fortunate enough 2 weeks ago to be down in Washington and get a chance to go over there. It's beautiful. But this memorial is a memorial that is funded strictly through donations of the people of America. There are no tax dollars going in that. The American Legion and the National Memorial Foundation raised $100 million to build this. Out of New York State, in private donations alone, was $1 million from different organizations. The state kicked in money for each one of the World War II veterans from New York State. And this memorial not only recognizes the veterans, those who served during the war, they also recognize those that were back on the home front, running the farms, in the factories, building the planes, building the tanks, getting the war supply that people. So this is not just a memorial to veterans, it's a memorial to everybody who participated in any way whatsoever to make sure that we were successful during World War II.